February the 23rd, 2010. Ignore the noise in the background. That's a oven fan because I'm baking French fries. I bake my French fries. I can't cook it in grease because of my heart condition. But anyway, today's video blog, I'm doing another one because I thought about it yesterday after I did the New Soul Movement blog yesterday. Over the weekend, for those that have iPhones, males that have iPhones, as you may or may have not noticed, iTunes, Apple, has decided to discontinue pretty much all the sexy bikini, girls in bikini amps. They did that over the weekend. They decided to discontinue them. I can see why, because at one point just last week it was getting outrageous. It was like in the social networking category they were having none but sexy bikini amps in the social networking section. It was like more developers were just making these sexy bikini amps of girls in bikinis, but it was a good chance half of them were not even copyrighted by them. They say they were, and most of it downloaded from the internet. I know I had about 4 of them, but they were all of Asian women, because for some reason I guess Asian women sell, and that's what they pretty much had. But at one point just last week it was like they had went overboard with it, and I guess Apple just got tired and pretty much discontinued, shut them all down, got rid of all of them. But anyway, I still have I'm going to suggest those that are fiending for women in bikini, since all the amps are pretty much gone now. But I'm going to give a couple of suggestions for those that want to see women in bikinis on their iPhone. I have, let me see, I got, I think 3 good amps that I like to use still, because the other 4 that I had of Asian women, they gone. So I deleted them. There was no need to keep them, knowing they're not going to upgrade because the amp's not even there no more. So hopefully eventually they'll bring some of the sexy bikini female amps back, but you never know with Apple. But anyway, one of the favorite amps I have that I really like is the Playboy amp. It's just like a preview of each month's issue of Playboy. Just a short little sample of it to encourage you to go out and buy the Playboy magazine. As always, there's no nudity or anything, but it does show the playmates. And in this issue of it, they have the January and February issue. When you get the amp, it's only I think it's $1.99 or 99 cents. You have to see for yourself. I can't remember the price. And they have the front cover with Tower Reed on it. I'm not going to show you because I know it's not going to show on my cam. But it's a pretty cool amp. I like the amp. A lot of people don't like it because they want to see nudity. And as we all know, Apple don't allow nudity. So I think it was 99 cents. You only pay 99 cents an issue for it. And they pretty much tell you that it's going to be like a sample to encourage you to buy, the Playboy magazine. And I like it. It does have some photos of the playmates, Miss February, and they have Miss January. I also brought the other 2 issues, which was December and November 2009. One with Marge Simpson in it. It's only 99 cents for each of them. I can read it whenever I want and look at the photos of the Playmate of 2009, November and December. But they're not nude. It's about 4 or 5 photos of each, and then you have a bunny wallpaper. You could use that as a wallpaper. But it's a pretty cool amp. Another amp is Maxim. Maxim has an amp as well. M-A-X-I-M, Maxim. And they got a lot of cool photos. And this month they have Amanda Burns. I love her to death. She's a very beautiful young lady. She's 25 years old, I think. I think that's what the article said. It has an article about Amanda Bynes, and they have a lot of other things straight from the website. You can look at it. They have a gallery of all the photos of models of Amanda Bynes. She's got 4 photos of her. They got a lingerie section. There's about 30 photos for this month, and I think it updates every month. And this one, I think I just got it yesterday. I think it was $1.99. I could be wrong, but Maxim also has an amp out. And another one for those that are fiending for bikinis, females in bikinis, since they all gone. FHM is another cool amp. They the same ones, the creator, developers of this amp is the same one that made MSNBC. I think that's why they were able to stay on. But they wear nice bikinis, non-stop honeys, girl of the week. They got videos as well. I haven't seen the video yet. But they got a lot of photos of the non-stop honeys. I say about maybe 40 to 50 of them. Maybe more. You could rate it and everything. Only thing about it, they don't have no Asian women or no black women. That's the only thing I hate. It's mainly white females. But them are 3 great amps that has females in bikinis in them. And no ads. Playboy should be updating sometime later on this month. But anyway, what else amp I have? That's it. I only had 4 sexy bikini female amps, and they were all Asian. Hopefully Apple will add a couple more in the future, but with them deleting pretty much all of them over the weekend, I just don't see it happening. But Playboy, Maxim, and also FHM are 3 great amps for those that want to see women in bikinis. But no nudity, as you already know. I think that's why a lot of them other developers had their stuff deleted. Still have my favorite tweeter amp, Reportage. I think the developers stated that they will be coming out with a free version of it as well. You know, but the free version, good chance, gonna have ads in it. But the original version of it is, I think, is $1.99 now. I could be wrong, or $2.99. But I like Reportage at 1.51 version of it now. But anyway, I got about 100 some amps. I ain't gonna talk about all the amps. I just wanted to talk about the 3 for those that are fiending for them bikini amps that are now all gone. Somebody posted a review, a comment on the Playboy amp, saying, "Well, how can you allow Playboy? It's porn, and you got rid of all the other amps of that bikini women in bikini." Well, man, but the Playboy amp, a lot of people gonna complain about it because there's no nudity. There's really no women in bikini. You know, it's just a preview the magazine, so I encourage you to go out and buy the magazine. But anyway, nothing much to talk about. Over the weekend, this weekend, good chance on Friday, movie night, I might go see The Crazies. It looked like it's a good movie. You know, it's not a zombie movie. I think they just people going crazy and killing people. But hopefully it'll be a good movie. I know I went to go see Wolfman on 2-3 weeks ago when it first came out. Wolfman, that's a good movie. If you like werewolf movies, I give it a 5 out of 5. What else? One of my cousins will be getting married in March. I think I talked about that. March the 19th. So good chance I will be going to Texas to celebrate his marriage. I just don't believe in marriages. He's in his 30s, mid 30s. I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year. But he's getting married. That's on him. I wish him luck. I just don't believe in marriages. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. The 3 amps for those that are fiending for bikini amps: Playboy, Maxim, and FHM. Now FHM, even though it costs about, I think it's $1.99 too, but just go to the iTunes store, and it has a lot of women in bikinis. Hopefully they don't discontinue them as well. But with them being developed by the same developers that make MSNBC, I don't think they're going nowhere. Right along with the Playboy amp and the Maxim amp, I don't think they're going to go nowhere because they're owned by big corporations. They are real magazines, unlike the other amps that were making bikini amps. They all them were just people making amps just to make a quick buck off female images. But anyway, get back to cooking these baking these French fries and looking at Playboy. That's why I keep they're showing a naked woman. But anyway, talk to y'all later, and thanks for tuning in to my blogs. God bless.